Hey, One Punch Man fans, this is Chris Olsen. I'm coming in with something I normally don't do with regards to One Punch Man or any anime or show that I actually watch, and that's do a preview video. And that's what we're looking at right here, a preview of One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 11. And I wanted to go ahead and take a look at that. This is coming courtesy of MDCA_fights. Make sure you guys go over there and give him a follow. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. But before I do make sure you do like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really does help me out. And without further ado, let's get right off into this. So there we have it. It was a pretty short video right there, only about 30 seconds and whatnot. And so first right here we have a look at Atomic Samurai getting ready to fight that little short midget guy, which is I guess is apparently a powerful guy. And you can see he has some type of trick that allows him to duplicate himself. And then this next panel we see that one gay guy, the gay S-rank prisoner, doing this little heart-shaped thing. And in the midst of this, I'm gonna say this right now. The one on the manga actually looks more enticing, to use a poor choice of words, with this character, because over on the left, it just looks like he's in some type of sewer with some type of greenish type hue, which doesn't look all that appealing to watch. And then we got the next panel, that bad guy that Atomic Samurai is fighting, standing there. And the manga, once again, the background and corridor actually looks pretty nice compared to what's over here on the left from the anime. Looks kind of too dark, and then the character himself looks really kind of flat. There is a little bit of tone to him in the drawing of the manga, but over here on the anime, not too much. And then we got Saitama right here, who's still walking, I guess, down the hallway, because you know, this is, you get those Goku type vibes there when in the early days of Dragon Ball Z, when everybody knew that Goku was going to be coming in to save the day, and it just takes forever for him to get to the place where he needs to get to, because they got to drag out that arc for as long as they possibly can. I'm getting that kind of vibe right here with Saitama doing the same thing, just taking his sweet time walking up this corridor. And as we can see over here, there's a little bit of detail to show that he is walking down a cavernous corridor, whereas over here in the manga, or rather anime, it's just like a dark. In fact, it looks like he's kind of walking in a box with the way this shading is kind of working right there, but it's kind of wonky there. But then there you have right there, and then we have Atomic Samurai right here, and this is a 1-for-1 for the most part. The smile is more accentuated in the manga, not so much in the anime, but again, it pretty much is a 1-for-1. In fact, the first shot here is also pretty much a 1-for-1. So they at least got that down. And then lastly, let's go over here. We're gonna come up here. I don't know who this guy is. You guys who probably are One Punch Man fans, dedicated fans, probably know who this guy is. Yeah, this one looks okay for the most part. I still think that there's much more detail to the manga. Man, I tell you, I can understand where a lot of you manga readers are kind of really upset with the direction of One Punch Man Season 3, especially when it comes to the drawings, because the drawings definitely do not do the manga justice. Now, I don't expect a 1-for-1, as in it has to be the exact same panel otherwise in the anime, you can definitely do much better than what we have right here. You can definitely do much better than what we have right here. So I think that's pretty much everything there. Now, I'm gonna say this: a concern about why there might be neon filters, and this is just my speculation, but I think the reason why there are the overuse of filters and cheating methods and whatnot is that the studio has been trying to get as close as possible to the manga panel, as opposed to going in there and giving their own interpretation of the panel, or trying to draw put their own artistic flair on the particular panel. You can see it right here. This right here, could they come in here and put some more background right here and got rid of that filter in the back? I think they could have. And the same thing over here with Atomic Samurai. Could they have actually put a separate background to go ahead and eat up all this negative space that this filter puts in the background right here? I think they could have done that as well. And then right here, they did that over here. As you can see, they didn't put any type of, they didn't just go in it, rather, they didn't just go over there and copy this panel one for one over into the anime. They actually went in and put some additional columns here in the background and put some depth to this panel, if you will. But so they could easily have done that for all the other panels that you are seeing here, but for whatever reason they declined to do so. And I think that's probably why there's a big, huge problem with the quality of the animation and art direction for this particular season, because we don't get this consistency in the directorial direction. Some panels will take liberties. Some panels will be one for one. Some panel will be an exact, or rather an over exaggeration of a panel, but never any type of real consistency or direction with any of this stuff. So I think that probably lends itself right here. Here's another one, the one with Saitama, where it's just, it looks like it's a 3D background, like he's walking in like a really deep ditch, when over here, just a little bit of texture in the background to give the appearance that he's walking through a cave would have worked. So those are my thoughts on everything. Let me know what you guys think about all of this here. Are you guys still following up with One Punch Man Season 3, or have you just completely checked out? Whatever your thoughts, jump down in the comments below and let me know what you think. And make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. All that stuff really helps me out. And remember, this is Chris Bolt signing off, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.